Hey, what's up guys, NPS3D here and welcome back a new Animating tutorial. So basically the tutorial is inspired by here, the channel called Vizo, and sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but this is a very good channel. It's also related to After Effects Element 3D, and you can find also some useful things here. So visit one time, and here is their tutorial, and I just work again on these things. I mean this is the concept and this is the method, and I just recreate with my own version, and it's pretty much the similar one of my here Element 3D Shatter. So actually the thing is I just work for a client here, and after that I just thought let's make one with our NPS3D version, and we did it, and we just got a few more comments for the tutorials, and we thought just let's get it and let's make it. And I also put this tutorial links in my description, but people saying me to make it with your own, so that's why I'm making it. And I'll put these tutorial links also in my video description, so you can visit at least one time, just visit this one, and you can find very helpful things here. And here is a project file and a script. I will put these links also in my description, so you can visit and just download it and watch this video to see how to install this one, right? So you have to see this tutorial because in this one there is a step how to install in your script UI panel. Actually, come over here. So here is my channel NPS3D, and with your blessing and with your supports I got 9,711, and I want to complete 10,000 subscribers for our channel, and I hope you will just get it soon. So keep supporting me, keep loving me, and let's get started the tutorial, and let's see how we will recreate again. So let's get started. First, make a new composition with your resolution 9020 by 1080, 30 frame. It's good. Make sure you install the script, and once you install, let me show you what you will do. First, make a new solid. This gonna be our Element 3D layer, alright? But first, let's import our logo. Once you imported your logo, so let's make with comp. So I mean 9020 by 1080 almost right. So this is our logo comp. So rename with the logo, alright? And just make another comp, and this gonna be our logo with Shatter, right? So just import logo comp here, right? Let's create a new adjustment layer, right? And this gonna be a Shatter. So what the next step? So select the adjustment layer, go to the window, and here is a Varuni. This is a Shatter, Varuni Shatter. So just click here, and this will be imported. So undock here, and let's see what we got, right? So here is a number of pieces. So I'm going to use 1000 because above 1000 it's not work for me. So you can try definitely more numbers, more pieces for the Shatter, and this is okay for me right now. And here is one more thing, you can just check expand mask 1 pixel, right? And just let me click on generate. So it will take few seconds and it will generate some mask, right? So you can see better. Now let me select this one and just go here and apply. Let me just put here, right? So select this one and apply a effect called this stroke, right? And choose all mask, right? And here is spacing, I'll put down to 0, and the brush hardness put 100, and brush size 0.9. Actually brush size is making this path how this gonna be thick. So you can see right over here there are a lot of mask, right? So once you will increase this one, so the mask line will be increased and the space between pieces gonna be more, right? So this is it, I mean this gonna be work for that, right? So now let's go here and choose the alpha inverted, and if I shut down the toggle mask and shape path visibility, so you can easily see this how it's working. Anyways, come over here, logo, here is the main comp, right? So import your logo comp and your logo with Shatter comp both, right? Now let's shut down this one and shut down this one also. One thing we forget it, alright? Here is the pen style we have to choose on the transparent. Good to go now. So go here, composition, and just import your both logo and the logo shatter comp, right? And just go to the layer, and here is an option called auto trace. Click on this one, but first let it be, right? So you can easily see, right? And when we increase the brush size, so brush size actually increasing the space between all over the pieces, right? So here is a option for auto trace, right? So here is my settings, and I'm going to choose OK, and this will create a real mask, so which will work on Element 3D, right? So I'm going to off this one, and you can see this is mask for all over this, right? So now we are going to create one more mask for our actual logo, right? So it's gonna be your text also. Hit OK, right? So we have two masks, right? So just rename this logo mask, and this second gonna be our logo shatter mask, shatter and mask, right? Everything is done. Save your project. Enable Element 3D and apply a Element 3D effect from the Video Copilot, and you can easily buy it on videocopilot.net. And definitely, if you are a fan of Element 3D, you can check my channel. There are a ton of videos, tutorials, work breakdown of Element 3D, because I am the same guy who loved Element 3D. Anyways, move on the next step. Go to the custom layer, custom text and mask, and choose the first one. I'm going to choose the logo mask, and the second one I'm going to choose the logo shatter mask. Done. Go to the scene setup, and here see carefully how you can manage everything. So now you have to just click on the extrude option. Alright, so here is our logo. Alright, so I think this is done. We will work on this next, right? So let's duplicate this one, extrude, and just rotate this one, and let's duplicate this, and this is gonna be our second group, right? So this is the first group. So first group is our logo. Let me just choose to the 3 and put down here. So in group number 2, this is gonna be a logo shatter, in how you can change that one. So here is an option called custom path. We have to choose to right. So you can see. All right, so now I hope you get the idea how we gonna be animate it. All right, so first let it be down the extrusion. So down it a little bit more. Yeah, this much thickness is good, almost 0.03. Okay, fine, good. And bevel size, Ctrl Z, 50. I'm going to choose the 0.3. Right, so it's okay, fine. And now you have to just duplicate this group once again, and this gonna be group number 1 and the group number 2, right? And both are the same, right? And you know, whenever we have to animate the animation engine, so we have to make 2 different groups, right? And let's go to the group number 2 here. I mean group number 3. Where is our logo? This is gonna be our logo. So let's adjust few settings. So go to the bevel. I am also going to here 0.4, and expand edges maybe little bit, and just duplicate this. Like this, right? And increase the extrusion a little bit, so we can just put a little bit down this one, or just make some space because our front shatter also going top of this one, right? So it's okay, fine, it's okay, right? So what you'll do more, go select all this and go down to the surface option and make sure you optimize mesh, so you can go a little bit faster for all of this. All right, so here is a now the step is going to the texture it, right? So go to the procedures tool if you have, right? So concrete, just metal, whatever you want to choose. So in this case, let's apply a dark black metal outside. Shut down the grid and just draft texture also shut down, right? And increase the texture. So UV mapping box, let's put 3 by 3. Change with the something else. Let's see which gonna be looks good. Okay, fine. So it's look good, reflective, and we can, you know, we can make it more reflective, right? So go to the environment option, backlight, let it be black, and choose any environment which you want, right? So I'm choosing this one, right? So here is our environment, so you can see the reflectivity, right? So if you want to make your logo more reflective, you mean creating more highlight of reflection, so here is my trick, right? So what we will do, we'll just choose UV repeat 4 by 4, right? So actually there are 4, it's mean 4 4 4 and 4 times. right? So it's creating more hotspot of reflection, you can see, and looks more good, right? I hope you got the idea. All right, so it's okay, material okay for me, right? This material okay for me. And if you want more customization, you can definitely do, just select this one and go here and change, try whatever you want, but it's okay, it's okay for me. And here is the environment multiplier. If you want boost your more reflectivity, so you can just increase the environment and this gonna be boost here, but 100 is good. And definitely if you want to more just highlight this spots, right? So you can increase the specular amount, so it's okay. Now we have a very reflective material, right? So this is for the outer edges. Now we have to make for this shatter pieces, right? So let's see which material gonna work for this one. So procedures again and the metal again, and let's see this type one, and definitely just select this one and UV mapping and just type here to 4 and by 4. So we have a very detailed texture, or just type 5 by 5, and same for this one also 5 by 5. So I hope this texture is working, right? And looks good, very metallic, grunge metallic. So this looks okay for me. And definitely if this gonna not look good, so we can increase, we can change it later also, right? You know, definitely, because you are an Element 3D user, right? So it's okay, done. So now the next step is going to, for this one, when our logo will reveal what you want in your logo. So I'm going to use a light shader for Element 3D, especially for Element 3D. So I'm going to open it, and here is the option. This is gonna be a magma glow. Alright, and we also have to increase the UV mapping for this one also, this one also. So I'm going to 4 by 4 here also, and this time I'm going to choose the X, just box repeat is good for this one. So like this one, 3, we try 2, it's okay, fine, this looks good, right? So all done. So hit OK now. And one more thing we just forget it, just create a plane where our logo will be placed. So create a new plane, and this is gonna be a first import in this one, so we can just place it in a right place and just rotate it, right? And just increase the scale of this one. You can also go in a transform option and here put down 400, right? I'll just down it, and here is size. So I'm going to put 12 by 12, right? I'm just going to 15 by 15, whatever you want, or whatever it suits on your work, right? So this is okay, right? So let it be placed on the right place, just behind our logo. but it's okay, fine. So control shape, you got the idea, and you can also try, right? So now everything is done. I mean, sorry, our animation and the position of the layers, I mean the shatter pieces position, right? So group number 1, go to the particle replicator and just put down the Y option is a little bit up, right? So here you can see, if I go to the left side, so we can see correctly $520. Let's try this. 520. So the full resolution. Left. It's okay, hit okay. And here is a problem. You can see our lava is showing here, but here is a different material we want to show. So what we will do, go inside the scene setup again and click on this one, right? And just increase the expand edges and go inside down and just drop back faces also, and just increase a little bit more, or just uncheck this one and just down a little bit, right? So this looks good. I think this looks definitely good, right? And put it down, right? So looks good, and we can create one more copy, duplicate this one, and this gonna be our bevel option, right? So increase this option, expand is a little bit. So let's create here like this one. Let's little bit above like this. So all done, hit OK. So now the problem is solved, right? Let's try a little bit down. 590, 550. Group number 2, and hide the group number 2. And first see this one. So 522, 524. Go to the left side and 525. And so it's okay. You can see, you can fix it also. So go increase this size. Let me see correctly first. Okay, fine. So go to the half resolution preview mode and put this is a group number 1. So our animation engine is here. Go to the animation engine and group 1 to 2. So actually our animation is going start with the group 1 and stop on the group 2, right? So our first one is going to be here and our second is going upward and in a G position like that. So let me tell you what. So group number 2, particle replicator, and increase the size. I will just put the size here. And move in a G position, right? And one more thing, just go to the particle look and the multi-object and make sure you enable in a both one, right? So it's help to break all the pieces. Otherwise, if you did not enable this one and you will animate or just do whatever you want, so it's work on a single object proper, this logo NPS3D. But once you enable the multi object, it's break part by part, right? So it's okay. So go into animation engine right here and enable it, right? So choose 1 to 2, right? So choose the animation 0 to go over the 5 seconds, and this gonna be 100, right? And go to the directional, and it's okay. Directional you find whatever you want. Smoothness and randomness, I'm going to choose this one. So you can see it's working piece by piece, right? So logo start breaking like this one, you can see. And if you change it to radial, start breaking in a middle with middle, right? You can see. So directional is good, and now you can see it's going very flat without any animation. It's mean without any movement actually. So what we'll do, go to the group number 1, this group number 2, right? Because we are going to change the group number 2 position. So right, so here is a size randomness. You can also choose this, go set and go to the, here is a rotation, right? So rotation randomness you can choose like this one. So let's see how it's look once start. You can see, and we can also key out if we want, but actually it's working like animation, right? You can see. So looks good. We can also change in later, so little bit more. And the shatter amount if you want. Start working like here. So all done, almost all done, right? Looks good. And we can change the position mode if you want. So here is the animation stop, and let's go into the group number 1, I mean the group number 2, and make it more out of frame, right? Like this. So this is the idea, alright? And one more compositing thing. Let's start compositing, and we'll add a camera angle also. So if you want to add lighting, so you can definitely do. So here is the 2 option of lighting. So you can just go inside the lighting also, or you can just create your own After Effects lighting also, right? So first go start with the physical environment. So here is the option I always tweak to get a proper result. So gamma I want to change it to 3, right? So it's create black and white type like so. 1.8 by default is 1, right? So 1.5 gonna be looks good, right? It's okay, fine. And the lighting influence, if I put 100, it's gonna be create more darkness and the more reflective, I mean lighting. But 45 is gonna be looks good. And rotation environment, wow, yeah, this one is my favorite one. So whenever I want to animate any composition, any logos type works, right? So that time I always rotate environment also. So it actually create the, you can see the reflection, dynamic reflection movement, right? So I'm going to work animate Y. So 6 seconds, and this gonna be something around 1 or just 2. 2 is okay, right? So if I go to the third elevation and let's see, so you can see working good, full. And let's go to the lighting. Yeah, this one. So if you want to create your own lighting just like AE, so we will create, definitely we'll just create it. And I know the tutorial is going very long, but this is a full detailed tutorial, right? So I'm covering everything. So here is the option for lighting. So use single lighting. Already this is a single lighting, so you can choose sunset. Also you can choose dramatic, we can choose 360, we can choose product, we can choose aqua, and we can choose also subsurface scattering, right? So actually it's, I use in this one going to single light, otherwise going to the none. So none is good for this one. And the shadows, so let's create our own light. So I'm going to create a point light for this one, and going to the green because I'm going to choose the lava in a green, or just try to create a blue one, something around here. So create blue light, right? This one, create one more light. This is gonna be our ambient light, and the white and the intensity gonna be 56. Hit OK. Increase a little bit more. I don't know why it's not working right now. Anyways, let's go to the Element3D layer, non-single light. That's so it's feel the light fall off. You can just single, so fine. Yes, 0. And let's create a shadow. So enable shadow, and I'm going to use ray trace shadow. Right, you can see creating shadow, but it's a little bit low, so we can just increase the darkness in little bit. Give me I will just create more darkness in later, right? So go to the ambient occlusion option and enable it. So here is a 2 option, this one and the ray trace also. So both gonna be work it, right? Definitely. So I'm going to choose ray trace this time, and we can just tweak few more settings, just like ray trace I'm going to choose 2. Max distance I'm going to choose 145. Oh shit, 145. Or you can choose a little bit, a very low amount, is create only the area here. So it's also looks good. I'm just working good this one, not looks bad, but let's go over the 80. So this looks more realistic for this, for me. And ray trace contrast actually, the more, just create a more contrast in our ambient occlusion. Max is 1, right? You can see. So I'm going to choose 0.4. Okay, fine. So looks good. And here is a few more options, but I'm just going to leave it. And definitely there is a fog, but I'm not going to use fog right now. So all done. Let's go work on animation. So you can definitely create more cameras. I already uploaded my few tutorials on YouTube. There are I created multiple cameras, so I'm not going to waste my time for creating multiple cameras for this one. So I know you can create with yourself also. So going to the camera and transform and reset this one. and anytime if you want, you can just change the light position and shadow will work definitely like that. So right click new null object and press F4 and make it 3D. Parent your camera to the null, right, and camera rotate it. So you can see the animation, it's going very fast, I think, right? So it's okay, you got the idea, right? So, and we can create a depth of field definitely to make more cool, right? So it's okay, fine. So halfway done it, we done it halfway, right? So let's go to the light number 1. Let's off it. It's a blue light, right? So let's gonna be make it a warmer, like a red. Hit OK. Hit OK and just go to the V. And make it right. So looks good. Let's change again the light color. So I'm going to use the blue one. I'll just make it a green one. Let's try the green one. Green, and here is my trick to change the Animating 3D texture. How? Let's see this. Go to the Animating 3D layer, right? Go here and let's try to change, see the illumination flux we are getting or not, right? We are getting. So go to the scene setup and just increase the illumination a little bit more. So here's the texture one. Select this one and go to the illumination, right? Let's go to the illumination. Let's increase a little bit. Hit OK and just apply a change to color. change two colors. So I'm going to changing red from red to that one. It's gonna be choose the full. Let's change it to the blue, right? So change from the red one to blue, like this, right? A bit more. Hit okay, fine. So looks good. Green one. Okay, fine. So come make it in the right spot. Control C. Let's add video copilot. First, let's create a duplicate this one, Animating layer, and this gonna be our illumination, right? So this is illumination. We just create a coarse effect and make it only the green highlight area, and just apply a exposure and increase this one, and let's add a glow now. Let's add a glow, and let's first press F4 and just change the blending mode to the add, so we can see what we are doing. Let's duplicate this one and increase this. One more last copy. Go to the first glow and down this one also 0.5 glow intensity, right? Control save the project and go to the here to see. So here you can see, let's choose the full resolution. Let's choose to 16-bit. So alright, so it's okay, and here you can see the environment options. It's like white, so you can go Animating 3D, and here is a render setting and physical environment, and you can change the tint color to the green if you want, like this one, right? So it's okay. So I'm going to choose a little bit, so it's okay. Let's add a stock footage of particle. I imported the particle number 11, so you can just check it, transform it to width, and let's pre-compose this one. Hit OK and go inside, and here just create a new adjustment layer, and this gonna be our blur option, right? So add just subtract, press F5, I mean just F to free that, and apply a fast blur, so you can see, right? Create a new adjustment layer, and this gonna be our color collection. So let's add a coarse effect and make it like black. Let's add exposure add a glow, and let's add a tint effect to make it colorful, and make sure the tint is above the glow, and change the tint color to the green. And just increase the glow, just duplicate it, and again duplicate. Fine, so looks good. Go to the lower shatter, lower comp, and just see it, make it additive, right? So looks not good. So what we'll do, just add a just go to the camera and press AA and just enable the depth of field. And go to the Animating 3D, and here is the output, right? So for the shadow we just increase here to 2, right? Or just 1.4, and here is an option called enhance multi-sampling, and go here and smoothing, press 2. So almost done. You can just choose the super sampling too, but it's okay, fine. So go to the particles, and if you think the particles are, let's add a color correction first. New adjustment layer just below the particle, coarse effect. Just add a lumetri color. Just delete it first. New solid 789. Hit OK. New stencil alpha, right? And let's go to the Animating 3D, and here just apply a levels effect. Let's apply a coarse effect. Let's add a new adjustment layer. Just select all of these and pre-compose. We can make another particle, but it's okay, fine. New solid, make comp size, and just let's create an adjustment layer. CC plus CC, and add a lumetri color, and here just leave it, go to the CD and go to vignette and just down it. And the roundness, the feather amount is like this. Let's add a new adjustment layer, curves effect, reset it, go to the red, go to the blue channel and just increase the blue like this, and go to the green one, down the green, that is so almost okay. Go to new adjustment layer and we can just apply a CC lens, or just go to the pre-comp, this one, and apply a new adjustment layer just below the cinematic field, this one. So and here put RGB separation, and radius I'm going to put 2, angles I'm going to put 1, I'm going to put 4, let's try 3, and distortion something around 2. Let's apply a CC lens, or just apply a optics compensation, a reverse lens distortion, like this one, right? And go to the comp one right over here. So now our final result is ready, and it's ready to take preview. So almost the idea is the same what I did for our intro, and definitely if you don't like the green color, so go inside the pre-comp, go to the Animating and just remove these two things. So this is gonna be red, go to the light one and change it to the red one. Fine, it's okay. And go to the particles, and here also you have to change to the orange, a bit more orange. Go to the comp here, and you can do the left things, just like go to the pre-comp again in Animating, and the render setting and the lighting gonna be the white one. And everything is done, right? So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and you learned something from the today tutorials. So adjust everything, and this is the idea. I'm NPS3D, and we'll see you next time with a great tutorial. And that's it for now, and help me to reach 10,000 subscribers fast, because I'm so excited. So let it be, see when we completed 10,000. And that's it for now, and we'll see you next time with a great tutorial. I'm NPS3D. Keep watching, keep loving me, keep supporting me, and we'll see you next time. That's it for now.